All right. Because it immediately jumps into the game, we missed the opening.
And so she weaveth steadily.
Can I do anything?
And little other care hath she.
Number 11 for Sky. I'll do that in a moment. Once we...
Abby? Are you there? Can you hear me? Oh, Jesus, this thing doesn't work at all. Abby? Are you there?
Aha! There we go.
I can hear you.
Oh, excellent, it works. My name's Liam. First up, Abby, can you tell me where you are?
I'm in a bit weird room. Also, is the audio, like... Is it a little on the loud side? Let me just dial this in.
Damn it, before they find us.
Yeah, you keep doing that. Like, if you'd give me an option screen to start the game and not just throw me straight in, I would have been able to set all this up, but...
Make contact, come on.
This is, some kind of cellar. It's dark, I can't really see.
Dark? Alright, I'll put through some more power, see if that helps. There, how's that?
Yeah, better.
Tell me what you can see.
A weird machine. I don't know why I'm here.
Abby, talk to me.
Sorry, yeah. There's a machine. It looks old. It's made of... What even is this stuff? It's like dinosaur plastic.
Formaldehyde resin. Is it working?
I
don't know. How would I tell?
Well, we
try
can
using
tab.
it. There should be some switches, some kind of input system.
Well, it's specifically saying tab. Can I manually? I can't.
Abby!
I'm dialing it stuff in. We also have an up and down over here. Nope.
What's going on?
Alright. We'll have the first letter queued. Can I... Aha, okay, so we can just press those things. Sure, we'll do 01. Also, welcome, Jaboa. We're dialing the Stargate, we are. Also, if it's the music specifically, let me nudge that down a little bit more. Maybe to about there? Wait, the auto mod is Alfred Bading Ding Ding was being held. Wow.
Abby.
Alright.
Okay. There's a dial, and it makes the code on the front change.
Oh, that's right. There are codes for everything. That's how it works.
Okay. So...
Abby, talk to me.
Yeah, no, but... Am I just doing any code? Like, we don't have anything specific.
Power's spiking up here. Did something happen?
I did CBBS.
Abby? Abby?
Maybe it wanted us to do TR-49. Booming! Targety ads. Oh no, we're getting ads. Ubi Abby F 2012. Right, so I guess
Talk to me.
we'll try TR-49. Funum, yeah. I'm here to get the machine working. Right.
Hey, don't rush. Don't want you to break anything.
LA57 or ED17? Let's do ED17. Controls Ratification is spoken. PR. Can I just click this? We can click that.
Did something.
Okay. But listen, make sure you're keeping track of what you find. You could get lost in this thing.
Okay. Notebook records what you've discovered. Let's have a look.
I've got my notebook ready.
A notebook? Good.
Good luck, have fun, yeah. No, one of the games Inkle did before was something called Heaven's Gate, which its whole gimmick was deciphering a long dead language from a bunch of like hieroglyphic runes and such. I think we're doing similar with this. We find the right code, it pieces together some words, and then we've got to figure out what the sentences are going to be. Boot index is TR-49. Return to previous screen, PR-37. Last entry created, L57. Edit sources. So we're starting to piece together that. So I guess LL57. I'm sorry, Fahi, I left. 14 long years passed when I picked up this book, Break Code, at the flea market. And you were inside? There's even a facsimile of one of your log entries dated 49. I don't know how they got their hands on it. Okay. It does glitch back to some of the text. Also, am I okay on this side? I am partially covering some of the screen. Should I be over here? I'm gonna block the dial. But at least you'll be able to see the text. So to feed it into the machine. I came back to feed it into the machine, and this time I found the message you left for me right away. I got married, possibly, plus father, and you weren't these to give away. Additional log 1995 user Alice. Okay, we can go back with that. Enter code to expand. So we know 49 is part of it, and that just changes the 49 on the dial. So break code. Right, has this been added as anything? ES92, we don't know what this is. Okay. You thought you could take a mental break from numbers. Well, I mean, I'm sure it'll be fine. We won't get confused or anything, definitely. ED17, reintegration of power, intensive, maybe, and can reduce network capacity. Releases are known to have unwanted consequences. Okay. So all the 50 entries are under this. So in theory, like if we were to like do LA 51 or 50, let's start 50. That did nothing. All right. Well, what about LA? Actually, we just do 51. Nope. In this, it mentioned number 49, didn't it? Nope. what else was in this. Hello, Luna! I guess we're going to piece together that quote as well, potentially. Every one of your log entries dated 49. The other, yeah. Just sends us straight back. Alright, let's...
Half this entry is corrupted. It looks deliberate. Like it's been hidden.
I think the machine's trying to protect itself against strangers. We need to try to understand what's here. It's the sources that matter. If we can make sense of the sources inside the machine, then we can get it working. Get control of it. So record any titles you find.
So we're just going to try punching in a bunch of random ones. ED17 is our archive one, which was nothing else there. Exercise caution, reintegration of power in something for. Well, we know links. That's probably our 49, right? Oh, that's just scroll up the page. Okay. Don't really have, like, okay, specifically clues to go off. Potential reassociator, 1949. All indices take form, letters and numbers, we know. I think it's definitely on this page. Right. We didn't actually, I guess this is a thing we can collect.
This
okay.
is the title that goes with this code.
Okay, that's what we're supposed to.
The machine contains a mixture of books, journals, letters, fed in over the course of 50 years.
Okay, what's the... Okay, so that's our alternate codes, alright, let's...
So, there are books inside this thing?
This machine was built to understand things that no one else can understand. To find meaning where meaning is obscure. In German war codes, originally. Then other things. And the way it does it is by eating books.
It's the first AI! It's insatiable for,
Identify which codes relate to which titles. Then we can start to build up a picture of what's here.
Assign title to
Alright
book,
then.
which we already did. Oh, I'm supposed to drag and drop.
Right
Okay. Okay.
I got one. I got a name.
Great.
CC.
And, okay, this is weird. But the text, it's clearing up.
He had believed that the machine could benefit humankind, but the longer it ran, the clearer it became that humankind stood forever in a line, with those at the front taking the largest share. So, to put all the value in a single place was to starve those who could never reach the front.
Hello, Bulgogi. Alright, so CC 49 is probably our thing. Let's click that.
Right. What's next?
CC 49. That does do a thing.
And so, the work begins in earnest.
The work is beginning in earnest. Bob's not fighting evil today. No. Note appended 1949. Also, we're seeing a vague face behind the dial there. Use assessor. Be advises caution. The scientific approach, I disagree.
There's a face in the glass.
Yes, I thought that as well.
Kind of recording. Don't get distracted.
Pemberton. 1,000 bids us to understand the universe as the surface of a pool. We must stand on the shoulders of giants if we are to see above the surface. The first rung, then, first brick, the cornerstone, QL. Published in 1918, just after the war ended. Still unresolved. Mine may be the only copy. No matter. I will tear it apart, page by page, and feed it in. So I'm guessing it might be QL18.
No.
You're in the crypt of Manchester Cathedral. It's been bricked up for years and now it's in ruins. But the machine that was built down there is still going.
We got more?
How did it get down here?
You've been down there for a while, Abby.
This case of, how did it get down here? You've been down here for a while, Abby. Okay, we've already discovered that the reveal is going to be, I'm the AI created by the machine. Yeah, it's a rest day for you, is it, Bulgogi? Right, we'll try QL. That flipped. I was going to say, we're going to try QL 1918. That did work. We don't have the title yet, unless Revi is it. Signing titles and codes will map out the archive.
Let's see.
Okay, I need to have the name first before we can actually place that. Okay, so is the name in here? Issue 1, okay. An original copy from 1918 from an auction held by Quinton Lemerchant's widow after his death 6 years ago. Cover is marked draft. The inside is a mess of scrawl and Elysian? No, it might be erosion or something. No matter, the machine will infer whatever is missing. I will know Lamachant's mind. Final version, it was destroyed. Can we? Oh, fine. I'll click that
There's
just
a
to get.
title right here. Academicalist's Journal, issue 1.
Okay. The final version, it was destroyed. The Academicalist's Journal, AJ. Okay, so we got wrote about in it issue 1, 2 years after. Okay, so now we're doing the. Okay, so original copy from 1988, an auction, widow after his death 6 years ago, 2 years later, so 1914. So we'll try AJ 14. No? Original copy 1918 from the auction held by Quinton after his death 6 years later. Oh, okay, so he printed this in 1918. 6 years later was 24. And then it was 2 years after his death, so 26th then. There we go. And we got another book title to assign as well. Issue 2. Also text.
So, we're mapping out its mind, is that it?
Making sense of it, one title at a time.
Could be Veronica's? No.
I should note down the title that goes with this code.
So
That's clear enough.
AJ26.
Academicalist's Journal, issue 2.
Alchemy, Wicca, ley lines. Words are chemical elements seeking to bond even better. We pare back reality's flesh to find the stony truth inside. An annual investigation of everything weird and broken.
Inside this thing that we've got to find.
Okay. And broken and strong. Stone. Strong. Yeah, it is strong. I stumbled upon issue 2 some time ago under obvious code. Others have crept in from dark places since. Now I have issue 1. Insane already. But even a dog's ears pricked thunderstorms. They wrote of Professor Lamarck's revisions destroyed by a monster.
I can get the title that goes with this one.
Wobbling.
Revisions. Academicalist Journal, issue 2.
Because this is issue 2. Destroyed by monster of the church rampaging Christ. Okay.
I'm guessing Cecil built this thing then?
Cecil Calderley and his wife Beatrice.
New author discovered. Okay. So we're getting details there. Reactionary group who destroyed Quinton Lamachant's last book. Associated codes. Pemberton. The universe is but the surface of the pool. Beatrice co-built the machine, married to Cecil. Alice Calderley, daughter of the machine's creators, Cecil and Beatrice, abandoned the archive in 1985. 1926 to 1970 issues thought to be present. 1-2, editor new Quinton Lamachant. Cecil. Your husband thinks you're weird for enjoying cold leftover pizza for breakfast. I think a lot of people enjoy... I mean, I don't have it for breakfast, but I will have cold pizza as a snack. Like, whatever's left over following day, I will have it as a snack, but not as breakfast. But I never reheat it. I never stick it in the microwave. Quinton Lamachant published something on his deathbed. Okay. So, CCQLAJ. So, her thing is going to be AC. Banned in the archive in 1985. So, we can maybe look AC85. Beatrice. So, we can do BC as well. And try some numbers. Pemberton. Rampaging Christ. Don't know. Why are you wobbling like that? Is it because we're just on this one? I can reassign it if I want. So what was his name? Lamachant was QL. Okay, so QL89.
I know this one's title, I think.
No. Okay. Well, we can... Revisions.
Revisions.
No.
Academicalist Journal, issue 2.
This is the Academicalist Journal.
This one's easy to name.
Okay.
This is stupid. I don't know what I'm doing.
You'll get there, don't worry. You're the right person for this, Abby.
I mean, like, reassigning that does not do it.
Revisions.
Yeah, that's not doing that. So I don't know why.
Let's see. Academicalist Journal, issue 2.
So I don't know what the revisions is for. The 89. Destroyed by... Hello, Misha! Appended 1974. So, CC 74? I got CC 79, I didn't mean to.
The little one, that Henry is his father. It's better this way, I think.
My husband wrote a card like this every 10 years to celebrate this precious archive of his. I cannot do it today because he is lying in God's own archive under the ox-eye daisies of Highgate Cemetery. It is his time at Bletchley that got him a plot. I'm sure he and Marks have been arguing these past 2 years. I know, dear, I have tagged this wrong, but then you wrote one for me, didn't you? For our issue. Dear heart, Elise, I expressed an interest in taking over. I will try to dissuade her. It is a waste of a life. She's only 18. She still listens to me for the moment. My dear Cecil, rest in peace for all your demons. You were a good man to me, but I hope you knew why I had to leave. I will read through these cards to hear your voice one last time before I go. CC76 passed, possibly? And then once I have gone, I will never come back. I hope time buries this terrible place in dust and rubble. I'm writing this early because I'm getting weaker. I feel myself slipping. My mind has already been my rock. I feel vertigo. At first I thought a book had poisoned the passage. Is in talks of Duban, AG and AD. We don't have those initials yet as things. But no, it is more serious than that. I know from my research that words create a potential which can be realized. That is why the books in this archive are destroyed as they are ingested. That's why this machine must be kept secret. These books may be studied cautiously, yes, but they must not be closely observed. Wait, are we gonna discover this is some like eldritch horror types thing? Like Call of Cthulhu, you never read the books. That's what Madlist lies in that direction, right?
So, this thing is a code-breaking machine.
It was built to break German war codes in 1943. It's much more than that now.
Alright, let's see what AG and AD does. Thousand and One Nights. I've been unable to satisfy myself with exactly who wrote this book or when. It is infuriating indexing older books because they do not have authors. Instead, they seem to assemble themselves over time. How can one build on such quicksand? So I indexed 1001 Nights under the name and date of the European translation. Despite this most definitely being incorrect, I find myself, like the Sultan himself, thoroughly dissatisfied with the outcome. Okay, let's return back to where we just came from.
Back here again.
Try something else?
Scroll down to AD 45. Queen Margot. Woman's strength lies not in her physical prowess, but in her ability to manipulate and strategize. Dumas' Queen Margot is full of villainy and plot and assassinations. Poisonings abound. It is a romp, no more, no less. BE47. Okay, this could be Beatrice, using her maiden name, potentially. Also, I presume this got tagged. Yes. Is this Beatrice? Beatrice, yes. Okay. Cecil is a dear, but he does not understand that if this machine of ours is to think, it must be wise. You cannot compute in a vacuum tube. So I have a teen feeding it. Oh, okay. No, literally. We've employed a child feeding it classics, and of course, he has been releasing them again. Well, dear, I have sealed that option up behind the name of the creation. You haven't made yet. Checkmate, Cecil.
Alright then. Give me the code of the book rafter and I'll get it.
We only know the title. End piece.
Right.
Alright then.
So end piece needs to be discovered. Also, presumably now we can discover that Beatrice is BE. Can I... Oh, I can't. Even though that we know that's her code. It won't let me do that as a... Okay. Alright, Cecil. Section unlocked as an achievement. Why section unlocked? Let's... maybe CC11 was his date of birth? Maybe he died at 66? Possibly. So if he was working on the machine in 1943, that would have made him 32? That makes kind of... I can see that being... So... would we presume her... Also, Beatrice Dula? Why have we got a BE then? So she should be BD. Okay. Additional log. 1958. Beatrice Dula is the cleverest woman alive. Also, surely the most beautiful. I can only hope she does not find this annotation before I finally ask her to marry me. Maiden last name? Possibly. So, we've got to try 58, haven't we? We'll try CC 58. Nope. Okay. This really does not do anything. Okay. We can try Beatrice. I'm going to try BE58 because we know that's tied to her. Nope. Okay, we'll try BD then. Nope. No, cleverest can work in that context. Alright. I guess we resort back to where we came from. Head back again. We're just backtracking now.
Who wrote End Piece?
I don't know.
You don't know much, do you? Can't you just look it up?
No.
Let me get one
Why
more.
not?
End piece doesn't exist out there anymore. It's from a previous revision. The only reason anyone has a copy is because of this machine.
Because of the machine?
Revisions are meant to fade away. Reality is meant to come back. But somehow, once a revision gets into this machine, it never fades away. It's like the machine won't let the world stop dreaming.
Every time this goes red, it means there's a new line of dialogue.
So, you're saying this machine is what did it? All of it? It's what made everything go wrong?
Books, ideas, have a power. And they weren't meant to be read this way.
Like what?
Over and over, obsessively, word by bloody word. Words are thoughts. They're meant to, I don't know, come and go, change, grow, not get trapped, not go round and round like a fever.
It's a puzzle game, kind of, but also a narrative game. We've literally been thrown into this basement with this weird machine that apparently, like LLMs, apparently voraciously devoured books and journals and everything else, and possibly became sentient. Who knows? It's been doing this since 1943, because it's supposed to have come from the code-breaking machines of Bletchley Park. So we're here to discover what it did with all those books, I guess. Like I said, this is why I'm saying I wonder if it's like there's some eldritch nightmare fuel in here of like the classic Cthulhu thing, don't read from the book, otherwise you're going to go mad. But if a machine was to do that, what would the machine go mad? Okay, let's just backtrack all the way.
I told him, the little one, that Henry is his father. It's better this way, I think.
I mean, Henry is a new name added into the mix. Potentially. Oh, so we have other links here. Highgate Cemetery. Elise. She'd be AC. This is 1979. She's 18. So if we were to do AC 61? No. Okay. There's two other texts linking off this. Obviously, this one's highlighted, but it's going to be tied to other people we know. Elise is the only one person that's mentioned here. We know she's 18. We do know that she quit in 85. Because we read that earlier. Oh, 81 gets us something.
Over my father's work.
My mother does not want me, but my father hoped I would. He often invited me to the library. I've read most of it. It is a part of me already. I've begun already. Looking ahead, I must take decisions. What should be included? My father believed that what was left out of the archive was significant as what was included. With a few exceptions based on his interests. He once even made me a maze for my birthday after Mum left him. I wonder if I will decide like a scientist choosing and testing, or like an artist adding one dab of paint at a time. I'll need to read, I think.
This book we're after. Why was it written? Do you know?
The story I was told is it's a book to bring a loved one back from the dead, to put an end to their peace.
And someone used it?
I suppose, though it can't have lasted more than a moment. Nothing more than a dream, until someone else fed it into this thing.
Alright, let's try 85 then now. thought so.
It's worthless.
Notes and discoveries. Doomwild. Men must devour. My father wrote about things inside this machine like they were angels in heaven, but they're nothing. I fed in 3 books he would have loved. Notes and discoveries. Doomwild. Men must devour. Shredding them page by page. It was the worst kind of stupid. Look at the comment on GA00. Look at the card he wrote the year he died. We do know his date of death, don't we? Cecil's date of death. But we'll grab these.
Better note this title down. Notes and discoveries.
Doom.
Doomwild. Men must devour.
Who or what's GA? Currently not assigned. B47 thought to include this book as a reference point. Should it change? We will hope. Then again, it's already too late. Things are in motion. Under the unwinking gaze. I apologize for spurious author and date. It made me chuckle. The machine has taken it more seriously.
Okay, let's see.
Well, it might be one of these then, I guess. So we'll try Doomwild.
Doomwild? Men must devour. Notes and discoveries?
I don't think it's that. Oh.
How did that happen?
Associations. That's how this machine works.
Okay, we'll check B47. Cecil, my dear, is a dear, but he does not understand that if this machine of ours is to think, it must be wise. Okay, no, so we have done this one. So I want to do CC77. Ready, and... no.
I don't like revisions. They seem like curses to me. Always going wrong and no one ever knows why.
That's what I'm here for. I'm monitoring you. Just stay focused. Don't let your mind wander.
You're going for coffee before your brain explodes.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. What we think matters. What we imagine matters. So stay on it.
Also, by processor, we know if somebody died in a certain year, which died in 1977. We could just work backwards. So we could try like every date up to his birth. So processor elimination. 76. Let's try. I don't know. Let's try 74. 73. We've already discovered this one.
The little one, that Henry is his father. It's better this way.
69. Nice. Another 10 years, and the machine is old now, like a friend to me. Recent additions of which I am proud, most notably JS24, Green Walker, and XY55, all significant in very different ways. I tried to remove Rampage Azimuth Ascending from 39 and couldn't. B will not tell me her password. She says I should already know it. Women, who can build on such quicksand? Okay, so we got new ones too. Let's grab the names.
Green Walker.
Grab the-
Azimuth Ascending.
Alright, let's check X55. Youngman's first book, short, simple, and obsessed with the observation of Mars through poor quality telescopes. DME isn't mentioned. How could it be? Then Youngman idly suggests that he sees more on rereading his own text than he initially presents. Many years later, he looked deep into the pool. Another milestone for me. I will have to file another of my decade markers. Also, Latour is going quite wrong. So, this is a text. Matter of something. Can we... Don't think it's one of the books we've already got. We have got voiceover,
I've
though.
seen a few entries with this same symbol at the top.
Oh yeah? What kind of symbol?
Like a falling angel or something.
I don't know, it's Greek or something.
Like a three-pronged fork? That's the core archive. Those entries form the spine of the machine.
And the rest of it all? Is that the lungs and stuff?
I don't know. General intelligence. Grist for the mill of the brain.
Okay. Shall... $29. All right, let's go back because there was another numbered reference, right? JS 24. Joshua Silverton, 21-year-old Yorkshireman, tries to join up cognitive science and astrophysics and keeps getting stuck on God. Semiotic assertions is the result. See RA 2 years later, making a much better fist of it. Silverton knew he didn't have the stuff. A few years later, he's resorting to theft to make his fame, probably. Not something a Mancunian would ever do. Are the devs actually based in Manchester? I know it's a British team, but like just that one line, like Mancunians stealing stuff. Okay, semiotic assertion.
Semiotic assertions.
RA 2 years later, 2 years after this, so. Or it could be RA 26, 29. Let's try. Possibly. I finally found Reverend Alfonso drawing dark matter entanglement and theology together. I add in the Bible already because, in my view, it must all be connected if any of it is true. R.A. lived for 100 years like a reward, dying in 1963. Did he meet PK? Probably not. Kendrick would have looked through him. So
The Bible.
Put the Bible in here. So, also...
All the people here, all the voices in this place, they're all dead, aren't they?
But I'm not. Listen to my voice, Abby. Focus on that.
Okay. So, also, who was PK? Oh.
How do we even know the title of this book we're after?
Multiple reports. Multiple sources. This book's been out there in the wild for years now.
You sure?
Deadly sure. Or we wouldn't be here. It's the most powerful revision there is.
Okay, let's... He's squawking at me for a reason.
Valuable.
One is. So valuable it was stolen. That's what we're here to get, if we can find it.
Wait, what? How can we find the book in here if it's already been stolen?
It was copied from the archive, I think. But it can't have been wiped.
It can't.
No.
Alright. So, let's go back to GA. Well, this is the Bible, isn't it?
All right then. The Bible. The text, it's clearing. How does it know?
In the beginning was the Word.
Condition torn. Author and date. So I guess GA is God Almighty. The date of... well, no time. Okay. E47. That is Beatrice. Right. Guardian Angel, maybe? Well, it's the author, so who knows? All right, we have other books here, and we do have some codes. Let's go to some of these. So RA26 XY55. Well, we know like Joshua Silverton is probably this one. What was Joshua Silverton? Have we actually got a reference for them now? Joshua Silverton, Associated Code JS24, born 1903. Also RA Reverend Alfonso. And XY, it's going to be something like Xavier Youngman, isn't it? Okay, so did we find out who Joshua Silverman, what they were working on? Is that this reference? Well, to include this book, reference should be changed. Okay, we'll do the Joshua Silverman 24. What was that again? JS24. Yorkshireman tried to join up cognitive science and astrophysics, kept getting it wrong. Stuck on guard. Semiotic assertions is the result. So I guess this is just semiotic assertions then, right? Possibly? Let's see. Does it clear it up?
Semiotic assertions. The text is clearing again.
Good.
When one looks out into space, one sees the majesty of the cosmos, and you can't help but think, man, so small, what good is it? And yet, you made the statement. It wasn't the monkeys.
Okay, so we've made all our links here. let's check out other ones. RA26. I mean, it could be like this is a vicar, wasn't it? It was Reverend Alfonso. Lived for 100 years. Like the only church we've got reference to at this point is this church, right? RA26. Let's double check this. RA26. We do have.
What happened to this book after it was stolen?
There's no way to be sure, but it found its way, somehow, into the hands of someone who understood what it was worth, what it could do.
Who?
The enemy. The ones who've got the book we're after.
Who are the bad guys?
Are we even safe down here?
For now. The soldiers have moved away, sweeping another block. Good thing Calderley had this machine in the basement of a church. Churches are the one place these bastards never go.
I don't understand.
Abby, the whole world's at war with itself. One side just wants to live, but the other never wants to die.
We're fighting either zombies or vampires then. RA26. Condition was very poor. Let's see if it is Rampage.
Azimuth Ascending?
Nope.
Okay, let's see.
Doom Wild. Nope.
Alright then.
He didn't write End Peace, did he? Nope. Didn't think so. Didn't think we'd get to the end right at the beginning. Green Walker.
Green Walker?
Men Must Devour.
Men Must Devour?
Nope. Notes and Discoveries.
Notes and Discoveries?
And the last one we actually have kicking around. Revisions.
Revisions?
Nope. Alright. Alright then. Well, let's pop you up there. XY55. Why are you squawking at me?
So, the enemy. They stole the book and used it to do what?
Save people.
Alright. Youngman's first book, short, simple, obsessed with his observations of Mars through poor quality telescopes.
Alright then.
Well, I doubt it's anything we've already got, but we'll check. Nope. Rampage.
Azimuth Ascending?
Notes and Discoveries. It could be.
Notes and Discoveries?
No.
Okay, let's see.
Let's devour some men.
Men Must Devour?
Doubt it. It's something with astrophysics, so I doubt it's any of these books.
Walker? Alright then. End Peace.
Nope. Doom Wild.
Doom Wild?
No, didn't think so. But we had to be thorough, right? Okay. Oh, why are you squawking?
You said the enemy saved people.
Save. Like files on a computer. Always the wrong people for the wrong reasons.
the wrong people.
Absolutely. The rich, the powerful, the cruel. I don't know what world we get if we destroy this thing, but it's got to be a fairer one than this. Destroy this one book and we at least give everyone else a chance.
We need to destroy End Peace. Alright, I'm going to go back through Elise's stuff. What was Elise? AC, yeah. We have 85, 81. We'll just work back still, because that's where we started. We know she abandoned at 85, so we started working our way backwards. So, let's go AC. Oh, sorry.
You really think one book can make a difference?
The enemy out there is strong because it had the advantage all this time. We neuter that advantage and we neuter the enemy.
There's nothing here. It's worthless.
Okay, nothing for 80. 89 won't, but 79? 78? 77? We're going back to being younger and probably not actually interacting with this. Oh, we get something for 70. All sources for at least cold... Aha! So, process of elimination can work for us.
I know. I've often been lost in this place myself.
Is balloon here, or whatever that was. If the shape of a 9, in the shape of a 9. Finally, where is a Pody? On what there is. Okay. There's a ballroom here. The shape of a 9. Finally, there's a podium, which there is a book. Podium. In the shape of a book. Okay. Okay, that's intriguing. Plus, it did say we have all her stuff now. So, does it say... Okay. When we've completed a person, we get a black and white picture as opposed to a sketch. Okay. Associated codes. We don't know what that is. Something to do with a podium. In the shape of a book. Finally, there's a...
Who are this enemy? What do they want?
Everything. Forever. They're wolves and they don't care who they savage along the way.
I said zombies or vampires. I didn't say werewolves.
What do they even want, this enemy?
About 20 years ago, the richest and most powerful people in the world stopped dying. They keep getting older and richer and nastier, but they never drop dead. It's more than just bad luck.
Alright, so what you're saying is we need to blame Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos.
No one lives forever.
Amen to that.
That it? Okay. Alright. Where there's a ballroom here in the shape of a 9. Finally, there is a podium on which there is a book. I don't think we are getting the link here, but like, because we skipped to this.
Okay.
But I wonder if we can do the same with anything else. I think Cecil's the easiest one to kind of count down from, right? So we got to 69. Nice. So we'll start working back from there. So CC 68. Nope. Alright, 67. 66. Well, brute force this, as opposed to following the logical things. The fact I can just click buttons and get where we need to go. $59. There we go. We've got Xavier Young again. Rampage Swords in the Dark. The machine is X years old today. Hello, Fears. Extremely old. Don't know. IA Rampage. The machine is improving. Also, we have number 12 for Fears. Is that Vamps again?
Dirty boy! Dirty, dirty, dirty!
Right, let me put that there. This is way too corrupted to know anything. It is indeed some vampires. Alright. Do. Let me do that number 12. And thank you for the biddies as well. That was unnecessary but appreciated. Also, Sky, do you mention what your pick was? Is it your anime waifus again? Was it the Arc Knights thing? Well, I had a sip as you were showing up, mostly because the voice was going. Crunch. This time with the garroting. Right. Where were we at? Let's see what these codes lead to. Well, let's make a note of this.
In the dark. So this stolen book we're after, this revision, it's inside the machine. Somewhere.
If you can. Yes.
The only problem is, I have considered wireless headphones, but they don't work with the XLR box. Because I can't manipulate it and actually hear what's passing through on the cans using the XLR box. I have tried. What kind of person thinks of making a game like this? Such a weird and specific context done in such a simple engine. I mean, the devs are known for their actual engine. Also, Hello Dim as well. Because they've licensed out the Ink engine, I think they call it. Also, Dim's getting Wildcard 2. Have you got something you're throwing into the mix? Or are you going to have a think on it? Yeah, had this your eye on this since its announcement. You're going Graveyard Keeper. Alright, Graveyard. Keeper. Let me put that on the wheel. Graveyard Keeper. I'm not doing too shabby. I'm alright. Apparently the voice is going a bit, but have you played many of the other games from Inkle, Dim? Let's see what... Well, I'm thinking his name's Xavier, because what else is the X going to stand for? Xavier Youngman! There we go, we have his name. Xavier Youngman wrote Matter in the Dark. Okay. Like he was guessing. He writes this book like he knows, but for himself, it's too late. If only I could live... Don't know. He bemoans. What I miss the world. What I might show the world. Pembertoy unwears this volume charged like life, maybe? How she found it unclear? How does an obscure... Some of these are very corrupted. Academic work end up in a child's bookshelf after 18 years. I think she is mistaken. Or hiding something. I think we haven't got that name. Was the genius and Youngman was a talented amateur. Okay. I never finished Heaven's Vault either. Highland Song I played a bit of. You're also interested in Sorcery series and a couple of the other titles by them. Sorcery is apparently very good. I've only ever played a little bit of the first one.
Are you saying...
I don't think he's ignoring you, Fears. I think he's just preoccupied with anime waifus.
Visions have a sort of ripple effect. So I found this place. I found you.
Do I know you, Liam? Outside of this? Do we know each other? Are we, like, friends?
No, we're not.
Alright. So, we know Xavier wrote Matter in the Dark. Did we have that as a one of... No. Okay.
Please, hurry. I don't think you know what it's like out there.
I'm wondering if Matter in the Dark is our X55.
Matter in the Dark. Must have been right. I can read it now.
Yep.
Great.
Words are entangled with the concepts that they embody, and with the consciousness that animates those concepts. Thus, words have a power to create as well as to describe.
He's like Bloody Mary, but we have to say anime waifus 3 times to summon him. Right. We have one more link here. Let's go back to where we came from.
When a single man imagines a better future...
Is there a good candidate for this? Maybe try X78. I'm gonna, like... It's a long title. We'll go for one of the...
Azimuth Ascending.
No. I don't think he's doing the Rampage books.
Swords in the Dark?
No.
Why is it I know all about revisions and how they work, but I don't know how I got down here.
That's exactly why you are down here. You're a specialist. You're an expert. No one else can do what you're here to do, Abby. Just remember that.
Yeah, like we've established, she's a sentient program. Yeah, I don't think it's this. Right. Okay. So, we go back to our methodology, which was just doing CC. Where did we get to with our CCs? CCs, we got to 59.
Who stole this book we're after?
The second archivist, Alice Calderley, Cecil's daughter. She disappeared, and the book went with her.
57? 50. I've got...
Alice Calderley stole a book from this thing and then vanished.
She's not important. The book, however, is.
I really can't read it.
Look, don't panic. Fall back to whatever works.
What works is brute force. 49. Okay.
The work begins in earnest.
Okay. B advises caution. This is very corrupted. The first mark QL. QL18 is related. Do we know who QL was? QL. QL was Quinton. First published in 1918, just after the war, possibly. He went unresolved. Yeah, the copyright to. Okay. There you go, Fizz. You got your hello. Somebody must have summoned Sky with saying anime waifus too many times. Pemberton bids us to did we have a Pemberton? Pemberton's been mentioned a couple of times, but we haven't. Let's move forward from this. Or we carry... No, we'll carry on with this. We'll carry on with Cecil. Let's carry on with Cecil. CC-49, which is this one. $48, $47, $6, 45 as the war ended? No. 44. 3. And it's stated they made this machine in 43, right? So we're probably not going to get anything earlier than this. Highly unlikely, unless it's a file about them. But in theory, we would be told we've found all a person's details. If that was the case. So, I'm just going to keep brute forcing until we get something unknown. It's clearly not the way the devs intended the game to be played, but it's how I'm doing it. Because the process of elimination is effective. And what do we establish? He was born in 1911, right? So there can't be many more possibilities. Something from his childhood? I guess not. Maybe it's not going to let us brute force it like this. And I'm sure I tried 11, didn't I? All sources... Okay, there you go. Cecil and... something. B47, which is Beatrice. Okay, QM55 is a new one for us.
Quantum state storage will allow us to compress all the information in the index, not just words and characters, but the loops and swirls of handwriting too, into an efficient electronic form.
Okay, QM is Beatrice wrote stuff here. I thought, like, when you were saying about that Arc Knight things earlier, I thought you were playing it. Was that your nomination then, Sky? So she's something like quantum mechanics. What's that? Cecil's request, maybe? I have made something. It can be... no.
This one's unreadable too.
The machine can't be broken. It can't be.
You're going Arc Knights again. Okay. I copy and paste that quite easily. What was... there we go. There you go. It's on the wheel then now. Okay, but we do have all of Cecil now. It did say we've got all of Cecil's details, so yes, we have a picture for him. Okay. Beatrice Doula, associated QM. Okay, we know he wrote stuff, so we could work backwards from him. I think this Quentin guy is probably a good... publish something on his deathbed. Did we get details about when he died? Let's move forward from Quentin, shall we? QL 19 then. 32. 33. Oh, 24, we get something. This is very corrupted. Okay, we have part of a name. It's going to have to be a K. Wendick? Kendick? Professor. Professor Kendrick. Oh, no, there's no R in there. So it's Professor Kendick. In his fiction and his romance stuff. See issue 16. Okay. Yeah, this came out yesterday. So it's related to AJ.
Academicalist's Journal, issue 16.
Yeah, I really have skipped ahead, haven't I? We've got 1 to 16. So, PK. Right, because this isn't this, is it?
Academicalist's Journal, issue 16.
No, that did not clear it up. Didn't think so. Right.
It's all garbled. This thing's useless. It doesn't work.
I don't think it's that.
Then what's it doing?
I think it's still half asleep.
Alright, so how do I wake it up?
I don't know. But go gently. Don't scare it.
It's a machine, not a little child.
It's both, in a way.
Let's see. It keeps flashing that. Men must devour, maybe?
Men must devour...
Nope.
Okay.
There's a D in there. Notes and discoveries?
Notes and discoveries. It's clearing again.
There you go.
Okay.
Remember that gaps contain more substance than pillars. Review early text for lacunae. Review Pemberton, she saw it all. Folding, overnoting, lines as structure.
Pemberton. Professor Kendrick. Okay, was Kendrick. Okay, published by Chance Widow after he died, age 68. She claims his notes will allow him, upon his return, to continue his discoveries uninterrupted. Okay, yeah, we really did skip ahead. Look, he might be the one that came back from the dead. His notes will allow him, upon his return, to continue. I bet the fevered ideas that here inspired Professor Kendrick, both in his fiction and his academic stuff, which covers Kendrick's marvelous 1932 rant about dark matter. Okay, PK 32. Because didn't we have a dark... No, we had matter in the dark. Okay, I'm going to try a PK 32. PK 32. Hello. We just need a name for this book. But this is definitely... Frizz. It's not going to be Swords in the Dark, is it? That's the only thing with dark in it.
Swords in the Dark?
No, didn't think so. mean, these haven't actually locked in like these ones did. So these could all be up for grabs still, right? So QL was Lamachant, right? We'd have to go back here for this. I mean, that's not a terrible idea, right? Let's go back to some of these older ones. So AJ26. AJ26. Though, actually,
then.
PK, has they actually shown up as a person now? PK, there you go. Came a novelist, see PK36. We don't have a little sticky note now for him. But he did. The sticky note was saying something about publish something on his deathbed. Okay. Pemberton. Uses but the surface of the pool. We haven't got a code for that. We haven't got anything for the rampaging church. Reactionary group who destroyed Quentin Lamachant's last book. Okay, I'm gonna start with AJ. AJ26. AJ. Hey, well we've skipped something. Alright, well, you want to talk to us about?
If the book we're after was stolen, then it must be possible to get books out, right?
Right. There must be a control command somewhere.
Issue 5 of the
Academicalist's Journal, issue 5.
Okay, well, this could be one of them. And we got issue 36, which is what the... Okay.
Academicalist's Journal, issue 36.
Okay, right, well, this is definitely one of the journals. Let's see if we can match it to one of these.
Let's see.
Is this 16? Or is this 5? Which page are we on?
Academicalist's Journal, issue 5?
16?
Academicalist's Journal, issue 16.
Let's go back. Let's start on 1.
Academicalist's Journal, issue 1.
Nope.
Academicalist's Journal, issue 2.
You can tell in the inflection in the voice when it's
Academicalist's Journal, issue 36.
Well, I presume it. I presume it's going to be. We're going to need the title 32 for this. So none of these are actually going to fit. What are you squawking at?
Rats down here, chewing through the wires.
Maybe. But we can't give up. Not after what we've gone through to get here.
What have we gone through? I don't seem to know.
You can't give up.
Alright.
Aren't there any instructions?
This place is made out of vacuum tubes and relays, so no instructions.
Alright. Any other squawks? No. Okay. So, let's... Who were we following as a thread? I think Beatrice might be a good one to follow as a thread now, right? We stumbled across PK here. We know what his name is. Well, we know Professor Kendrick. We haven't got a first name. Kendrick. Welcome, Frank. Could be. All right, let's go through BD stuff. We're gonna start. We haven't got like a date of. Tell me her password. Work begins in earnest. Okay, she worked with Cecil on the machine. He was born 11. I'm guessing she's going to be younger than him. We could just start at 11. You've ordered a new PC so you'll be able to stream. How much did it set you back considering the price of hardware now? Right, we'll start. Same age as Cecil. I'm presuming she's going to be probably slightly younger. Don't ask. I figured as much.
So this machine.
Hello, Friday.
It's an archive. Cecil Calderley hunted down obscure volumes for 40 years and fed them in.
You've biked through the snow. Sorry. Unfortunately, until somebody invents the weather machine, I guess that's the drawback of living in the frosty north, right? That's so Scandinavian. It sounds like a sitcom. Oh, that's so Scandinavian. Let's see if we get any pings from Beatrix. Come on. I know I'm not supposed to brute force it this way, but... Hey, there's a lot of files here, and if this works, we can make it work. Okay, we're getting very close to when she kind of... worked with... Also, she does have multiple codes. There's BE, there's QM, your 16-year-old cat is using your hand as a pillow. Oh. So you're having to do a lot of typing just one-handed then now, are you? Writing the script now. I'll be more famous than whoever did those weird shows like How I Met Your Mother. Yes, exactly. I appreciate that. Have you got any thoughts on like what the kind of first content is going to be? Is it just going to be a getting to know you kind of just chatting stream, or have you got a game lined up? Oh, here we go.
Much better than what the Manchester boys are up to. I'd better not say that to Henry, I suppose.
Henry, okay.
What happened to Cecil Calderley in the end?
He died. This place is what killed him.
So it's going to be Cyberpunk or Indiana Jones, is it?
Terrific.
Okay, so, but we got all of Beatrice's, it said. Oh, God. Proportion seems slightly out. Either that she's been stung by a bee and the face is starting to swell up. 2.5k in what currency? It'll set you back about 3,000 euros, and that was 4 years ago. I don't have a pet channel, but that you can you can throw stuff in off topic. It definitely qualifies for that. Okay, so we've done all of Beatrice now. Professor Kendrick might be one to keep pursuing, possibly. We have a PK-32, but we did mention like PK-36, right? PK. We have a PK-39. Voodoo? Voodoo. Something the others these is clearly all true. And accusation in a novel like flimsy disguise. A young student finds a notebook from a dying unrepresented university professor in Rungelholz. Principal. Okay. I was just going for 36, but I think we've been there before. Currently not assigned. A novel. Kendrick's first. Something is a reference to JA-13.
Wait. Can you hear that?
Hear what?
It's a car. Close by.
They've found you.
Car? So what? What does that mean?
Stay here. I'll be back. I will come back.
Alright.
Don't you leave me down here. I'm not dying alone in some creepy church cellar.
Were you hoping for more? Were you hoping for the 64 gigs? In which case, then it would have been like $4 grand, right? Kendrick's first novel. Stories or something. Angry.
He just left me.
Things keep
Liam?
going missing. Being the protagonist is Kendrick at 47. Okay, we have his age at this point. So this was his first book. This isn't the Rampage series, is it?
Swords in the dark? Azimuth Ascending?
No, didn't think so. Alright. Let's stop brute forcing stuff, I guess. JA-13. What's this get us?
I cannot fix
Pride and Prejudice!
all the words which laid the foundation. It is too long ago.
So, JA is Jane Eyre. Alright. Or is that just automatically... I guess that's... Yeah, you go. It's automatically done, I guess.
Alright, Abby. It's just you now.
Classic Pride and Prejudice is here for its impact, for example, on the title of Time and Temporality.
Time and temporality.
Okay. That seems vaguely academic, so maybe Xavier? What was his first book? Matter in the Dark? Possibly. What was the default start at the beginning? Boot index, edit sources, last entry created, LA57. Do we go back to the beginning? Also, what we got? Need to destroy MPs. 12 sources found, 15 found, 4 confirmed. So what's our confirmed ones? I guess those are our confirmed ones. These are maybes? So the little red dot means they're confirmed. Is that a squawk?
Please, Liam. Please come back. Don't leave me down here in the dark. I don't like it.
Also, this is linked to something else. I guess it's going to be the time and temporality one.
Try to stay focused. You'll come back.
Okay, so let's work our way backwards. Not dark matter or anything else. I mean, is this the time and temporality one?
All right, then.
Might be. Let's have a look. Time and temporality.
Time and temporality. I got another one. Yeah.
It is. Okay.
Right. That's what you'd say.
Juliet Basingstoke stood before her lover.
And knew in a moment of clarity like white glass that she was making a mistake. And she turned. And in that moment, became someone else.
Kendrick's first. The title is reference to JA13, not to dark matter or anything else. The story's all right. Angry, things keep going missing, being stolen. The protagonist is wrong over and over. Kendrick at 47 seems to know for certain the path he's on. See reviews of this year's novel. There's a sequel the year after. So presumably we have a PK 37.
Legend tells us there must be 2 men in
Emma Mayfleur. Chaser to PK36 is shot. Rivalries, betrayals. No one gets what they deserve, and they never forget it. Kendrick is said to have been inspired by AT-59, but I can't see it. It's said that this novel was the moment Emma Mayfleur fell in love with Kendrick, probably why his third book took him longer to write. So, not in 1938. Okay, do we have a possible... Time and temporality is confirmed. Okay, so that's quite a long title. I don't think it's anything we already have, so we haven't got the title for it. Let's see who 80 is then. The Idols of King... let's show the Idols of the King to the machine. It talks like nothing matters. I have to show it weight and heft and passion. The way a word can be wielded. Even Beatrice agrees. There's additional ones. Enter code to expand. How do I enter codes? Because we have maybe found mention of codes. So I guess we dive deeper into it to get that. Has Idols of King been put in here? Yes, it has. AT-59. Okay. Let's go back. And it took him several years to do his next book. So we'll skip year by year. Oh, there you go. Took him 2 years. I read the others, but this one is clearly something true. An accusation wrapped in a novel like a flimsy disguise. Young student finds a notebook from a dying university professor in his pigeonhole outlining a principle that can be changed reality. But before he can make sense of it, it's stolen from him. The things around him begin to change until one day a young woman comes to sell it back to him. Okay, so we got a little bit more. We were trying to decipher it further, but we don't have a name. So, still progressing down PK's route, right? I mean, we could go back. We know he debuted his first novel at 47. So there'll be a PK 19. Well, no, it'll be 89, right? Let's do that. Let's do PK 89. His birth. Born 1889, died 1980. Matter of Dark Matter and the Veil. Temporality waits for no man. Doom comes to the doctorate. The Shadow Passage, men must devour. Okay, so we have all his books.
Dark Matter and the Veil. Temporality waits for no man. Doom comes to the doctorate.
Which I think is the third book. I'm pretty sure that's the third book.
In the shadow of a passage.
Okay then. Also, there is a couple extra ones here. So I'm going to say... Actually, if this is in order... That was his first book. So 32 could be the Dark Matter and the Veil. This is in order. Dark Matter and the Veil.
Dark Matter and the Veil.
That inflection means yes. The universe is more than a sum of its components.
The rest dark, energies, and potential left over from creation. Our universe is not an object under glass, but an uncompleted thing.
Let's go back to that. His archive page. And then we're going to do... Well, this does look like it's in order then. So we just need the date after 39 for his last books. So Temporality Waits for No Man should be 37. Temporality waits for no man.
Temporality waits for no man.
The inflection indicates yes. Legend tells us there are two men.
Tells us there must be two men in every love triangle. But there is only him and two of us. We fight like dragons beneath the earth.
Kendrick is said to have been inspired by 1859. We need... I guess it could be EM as her initials, and we can go through a list at that point. But let's go back. Once we've got something to hang our progress off, we can start making a forward through line. So this is the... Doom comes to the doctorate.
Listen, people. I know it sounds like
Doom comes to the doctorate.
Listen, she says. I know it sounds outlandish, but it's simple, really. We've all been doing it for years here and there by accident. I just bottle it, if you like, and I'll give it to you for a price.
We're bottling something for a price. Okay. Let's start... Oh. I did not do anything. It did that automatically.
Wait, what just happened?
Helios 19.
What's all this? It's gone wrong.
Apparently I must have unlocked enough things for it to trigger something else.
I don't know.
We've got 2 TR-49s. 3, in fact. AL is... Who's AL? Oh. EX. Why does it keep squawking at me? Okay. Sure, let's try some of these then. GI 73. Let's go into early access 53. No, we're just in a loop now. Oh no, we've got more numbers. Let's try one of the TR-49s. I have no idea what this is. This is a weird... This is going to be a new... We're breaking a sequence? Because it's automatically just going back and forth now. EX17. There's a lot of EX17s. Also weird static sounds. Ooh. Did we fail? We've got a Helios thing.
All right then.
No, it's gone back to TR-49. It's gone back to the default. Interesting. Did we time out or something? LA57 source entered. No, that we know that from the beginning. That was
Let's see.
This thing. Last created entry, yeah. 13 of 50 of those found. 19 found, 8 confirmed. Okay. Okay, what was I following the thread of? PK. What did we get to? PK. 39. PK 40 then. 41. 42. 43. Took his time kind of writing his next book. There we go. So this will be his next book. And the shadow was Professor... No, that can't be Professor's 4th novel. Cataloguing whose... Because Dad did, even though I think he did it by mistake. The plot. This nasty university professor begins a torrid... and possibly over-described relationship with a student until the text in this new research on dark metal entanglement, no less, is stolen and published from rival academics. We have a volume 33 for literary review as well. Okay, so this was Shadow in the Passage, did it say?
In the shadow of a passage.
I I send her flowers, she sends them back. I send her letters, she sends them back. I dragged her to my room and I told her, and she wouldn't listen. So I had to give her something that she valued.
Stolen. Reader knows from the outset what the twist is going to be, but will the lecturer accept the two were in cahoots all along? Seems like no one liked it when it came out, although weirdly, PK's wife didn't complain too much, seeing it as definitely not about her. Also, we have volume 44.
Literary review, volume 44.
Okay, let's get his last book. Now, he lived until like 1989 or something, or 1980, wasn't it? So we could be going through quite a few years. Like, the gap between his third and his fourth book was extensive. So there could be quite a long gap between to get to the last book. So, last book might actually indicate like is okay. We are running out of years if he died in 1980. There we go, 74. Alright. His last book was... what was it again? Men Must Devour.
Men Must Devour.
Pinkin Kendrick. It wasn't Ken Kendrick then.
It is like pepper on his eyes. He clutches at his face. Still there, he thinks. Like hatred. Boiled down to little bits. Small enough to snort. A foul cocaine.
The plot, a professor reads an ancient book, but it serves a weapon, and it eats his mind from the inside. His wife cannot help him. The whole thing is told by the professor himself as his mind folds up on itself. It ends mid-sentence with the professor apologizing to his wife for doing the same to her years before. Year after the publication of this maniac book, Pinkin Kendrick was committed to the institution where he later died. Why? Unclear. His widow only said it was a deeply personal matter. But if this archive proves anything, it is that all matter is personal. Nothing exists outside of the people who observe it. For example, 2 years later, her novel is about a nurse tending to victims on an insane war. I miss you, Dad. I did a catalogue card under AC if you want to read them. Have we had AC before? Oh, there you go. That would have been... okay. So we have... okay, there's Pinkin's complete. We need to try his wife, which was EM? Possibly. Possibly 2 years later. So let's try EM 76? No, okay, so it's not... What was the name again? Do we have a note on that? Emma Mayflower. So it's not... maybe she has a pen name or something. Because we didn't establish who she was. And there is a link here as well. Okay. We need to find a new thread. Quentin Xavier RA was the... We need to get the other academic journals so we can do these. Quentin... What was his other one? Quentin's other one was Notes and Discoveries. Did we put revisions for Quentin? What number was it? QL18. QL... No, QL... 18. Oh yeah, this was the revisions one. We just didn't do put it in the right place.
Revisions?
There you go. That was one of the first ones, but we weren't actually figuring the right way of doing it.
The occurrence of DMEs will not be measured from historical information.
So yeah, we've got all our connections there.
Plotting revision events and computing the
1856 to 1924. Well, that could be a thing.
Hmm.
So we got his 24. Let's go back to 1856 then. 5, 6. Yep. Always go for the date of birth as well. Astral perplexities.
Astral perplexities.
Alright, and it's sometime between 1856 and 1918. Alright then. Well, he didn't do it when he was 1 year old, so we're going to presume it's at least once he'd studied. So let's start in, like, sure, 69. I doubt it, like his, unless it's his doctoral thesis and he was really young when he did it, but I'm guessing it's probably a little later than that. It's going to be, maybe it's turn of the century. Come on, Quentin. Give us pay dirt here. I have a huge urge to clip every single time you've said 69 in the stream. Go ahead. It'll be the nice compilation, right? Okay. Well, we're closing in on 1918. Not only my heart, my head, and every other bodily function. Also, hello, Claire. How are we? All right. Well, we're running out of dates here. Ah, there you go. 1911. This was Astral Perplexities, 1911. All sources found.
It is known that the universe is the aggregate of all observations made by all systems, including those of conscious beings. Conscious thought contains intrinsic balance. There are, and will never be, trolls under bridges. But the alteration of conscious thought by unconscious means can affect meaningful, unnegative change.
The biggest ideas start small, except in this case. He goes on to state that he has seen this effect work, and that it can be done, as he puts it, at scale. Those two words, I think, are what signed his death warrant. An unlucky number of years later, dark forces are drawn close. So 1924 is when we've already got that date, so I guess if we'd stumbled across that. But yeah, like, the implication is he's the one who's coming back from the dead, and if he's doing this at scale, it would account for everybody else coming back from the dead as well. But that is another individual struck off our list as we've got all of their details. There you go. There's Quinton. I mean, if we can get his date of death, we can work backwards and get all of Reverend Alfonso's. One of the oldest writers in the archive, Pemberton's ideas started with Youngman's work. We don't have a Pemberton yet, do we? Both born the year Xavier Youngman died. Okay. We need to find his date of death, then. Sometime after 1978. No, he was Victorian, so 1878? Yeah. Alright. That said, it is 3:30. Is this where we wrap this up? Obviously, we've only skimmed the surface, one would presume. 16 of 50, 21 of 50, and 12 of 50. Kind of, what do they class these are as? So the 16 of 50. 16 of 50, what he described as like the main spine of the database, and 21 found, 12 confirmed. 21 books. So there's a difference between these. Actually, no, I guess because this is also a book title. So this is one of our 21 books confirmed in that. But sometimes there's this solid kind of Greek symbol, but there's also one that's slightly skewed and broken. But that might be just like it's fixed when we've actually solved the title of it and broken when we don't, which might be it. I've never really actually paid attention to that bit. But yeah, what I'm saying is break time. But whether we carry on with this, I'm going to leave that to you. I do have other games lined up, but this was one that came out yesterday. I don't know if anybody wants more of this. Do say. But I'm going to, I guess, does that do anything if I just pause it there? Oh, actually, in here we can restart it with a code, modify settings, send feedback, show credits. Or Inkle games. Okay. I like that they've actually put codes in to codes into the machine which will activate stuff like the modifying settings or showing the credits and things like that. That's kind of cute. I kind of like that.